When my friend Pluto the cat was young, he used to give everybody conniptions by climbing trees, and here he is up one. But they needn't have worried because cats are very good at balancing. And one thing they have is a tail which they use actively to help their balance. So if they're on a branch and they start slipping one way, that means they have some momentum in that direction, either linear or angular. Then they can transfer that momentum to the tail by swishing it, and the counter force on their body helps them stay stable to give them long enough to dig their claws in and regain their footing. And if Pluto were to fall off, he'd be able to do something quite remarkable. He could twist different bits of his body in different directions so that his front feet always landed first. Now the thing about this is he had nothing to push against to do this twisting, but nonetheless he can rotate. And to get the essence of how this works, imagine a very different situation, a space telescope up in space, which is floating along there with no angular momentum, and it wants to rotate to point at a different star. Now, if inside it has a flywheel, you can start the flywheel up with an electric motor so that it goes round like that, and that exerts a twisting force on the flywheel that makes it go that way, so the space telescope has to go that way in order to maintain total zero angular momentum. And then when I'm pointing in the right direction, I switch the flywheel off. The opposite force makes it all stop, and there we are, pointing in the right direction. If you have two flywheels, you can rotate in two directions, and with three, you can also twist so that you're pointing the right way up, insofar as there is an up and a down in space. So Pluto does the same sort of thing. He twists against himself so that his front feet come down, and he's instinctively good at this Newtonian mechanics. Quantum mechanics he doesn't like so much because he heard about what Professor Schrödinger was going to do with his cat, but he does love a box, just so long as he knows exactly where the exit is.